Hello again, welcome back to Octopath Traveler. We are here in Victor's Hollow to take on Olberic Chapter 2, and this will be our final Chapter 2. Kinda makes sense. We did Olberic Chapter 1 last, now we're doing Chapter 2 last. Alright. Olberic had set out on a new journey. His quest was to find something he had lost, the very reason for which he wielded his blade. To find an answer, he would find his former comrade, Earhart, the man who had betrayed their liege lord and king. According to the brigand leader Gaston, there is a man in Victor's Hollow who knew Earhart. Mayhap he can tell Olberic where Earhart has gone. Gustav is the man's name. They call him the Black Knight. Will Olberic find him here, in this town of warriors? Long time since I've seen such crowds. Ho there, traveler. I trust you know of our arena. Of course do. Towns like you don't ever shut up about it. Anyway, it's why I've come. To see it and the grandest tourney of the year. Right you are, my friend. Right you are. Ain't no better time to visit. We got warriors in every corner of the world willing to risk life and limb for the ultimate honor. Only 8 champions remain. Now, only 8 remain. Now the preliminary battles have been fought. Of them, I say there's 4 you'll be wanting to keep an eye on. The reigning champion is Archibald, the Crusher we call him, and 4 times in a row he's claimed the prize. Joshua ails from the icy waste in the north. They say his art is called his blade. Then there's Wallace Will's wild sword, the man who reached the final battle last year, only to fall to Archibald. And there's one more you should know. Gustav, the man they call the Black Knight. They say Gustav. That's right, a newcomer is he? A newcomer he is, but he's proven his worth, best in every foe he's faced thus far. There's many who say he might be the one to find top of the Crusher. We got a reigning king, a stranger who'd usurp his throne, and 6 more challengers, each as formidable as the next. You don't want to be missing this tourney, or you'll regret it till your dying day. Tell me something. Ask a question, I'm here to help. Where can I find this Gustav? There's something I must ask him. Find him is easy. Just buy a ticket for the tourney and he'll be in all his glory. As for talking, well, that's up to him, ain't it? I see. Thank you. I can find Gustav at the arena, but how do I convince him to talk to me? There's a man who looks like he can swing a sword. He could be just what I need. What? Travel banter. So that's the famous Victor's Hollow Arena. You have heard of it? Oh yes, the histories say that it was the first built as a penal circus, where prisoners were made to fight to the death. A cruel practice. Quite, but people eventually wearied off watching men die for sport, and the fights became more humane, less deadly. Forced duels between prisoners were banned, only freemen and volunteers could fight. Now the arenas where men come to test their mettle and win glory for themselves. Tell me, Olberic, what do you think of this present-day arena? It is honorable, far better than forcing poor wretches to be killed or be killed. It is still a blood sport, but fought between free men who can choose not to, if that is their will. Clearly that woman is important. Oh, Knight.
A fighter, quick with the blade, bold in his eyes. State your business, and if it's violence you seek, know that you shall have it.
Looks of him. He knows how to use that blade. Reckon he'd be more than a match for me, even if I were at full strength.
Thought you'd agree. My eyes never steered me wrong yet. My apologies for the dramatics, but I wanted Ned here to take the measure of you. He'd be fighting in the tourney if it weren't for his wounds.
If you have business with me, state it plain.
Cecily, at your service. I'm what you'd call a promoter of sorts.
And what is it you promote?
Arena battles mostly, and a bit of fighting. Except Cecily here's done neither yet. Still looking for a big break, she is.
Stay your tongue, Ned. I do the talking, remember? You want to meet the man Gustav, yes?
You were there when I spoke to the marker.
That's right. And I'll tell you something he didn't. Tourney fighters don't make a habit of fraternizing with their women boy. You and he were old friends, that'd be one thing. But something tells me he's not expecting you.
Do you have a point?
I have advice. If you want to talk to Gustav, your best play would be to fight in the tourney yourself.
But how? The preliminary rounds are already over, or so I heard.
See? This is why you need me. I know a way you can get around that.
Then tell me.
Simply prove that you're a better fighter than one of the remaining champions, and make sure everyone sees it. During the tourney, local authorities turn a blind eye to public dueling. It's still against the law, mind you, but no one gets in trouble for it. Lots of men come here fancying themselves good with a blade, and they look to prove it, whether they qualify for the tourney or no.
But surely, those who have qualified are above getting involved in petty brawls.
They're here to prove themselves, same as everyone. If the circumstances are right, they can no more shirk a challenge outside the arena than in it.
I'm telling you, this is your ticket to the tourney. Get the attention of one of the champions, and make them challenge you. Put them in a position where they've no choice but to prove you're better with a blade.
And what do you get out of all of this?
When you do get into the tourney, you'll fight under my colors. If you reach the final battle, I'll have fighters lining up to put their seal on a contract with me.
A deal where we both win.
Is there a better kind? I'll get my secretary to draw up the contract. What name will you use?
My own. Olberic Olberg himself.
A fine figure. Well, my wish. I think this partnership is going to work out handsomely.
Yep.
You then.
If you're looking to pick a fight, you come to the right place. Aye, I thought this one should raise some eyebrows. You won't be living for long. I can scrutinize him. Don't be fooled by the name. You can poke him full of holes with spears and arrows. If you're elemental attacks, try wind and dark. There's someone by the entrance too. You fixed for trouble, old man? Cause I got plenty for the likes of ye. Aye, I thought this one sure raised some eyebrows. Devil take it, if you've baffed more than you know. It's only chapter 2 and I'm like level 37, so I'm gonna destroy him. Ironheart. Still struggles to defend against blades, daggers, swords, and like. Fire and lightning too, if you can leverage that. I will gladly take up on this challenge.
Let us fight with honor. No. No. Out of my way. Victory. Out of my way. Have at you. That is unbending! I wreak havoc upon thee! With each battle, I grow stronger.
Get me out of here. My muscles not let me down yet.
Let us fight with honor. Have at you. The battle is truly joy. No. The battle is truly joy. Is unbending! I wreak havoc upon thee! With each battle, I grow stronger.
Never fought no one stronger than me. Come on, is that all? Is there none among you who can best my fighter? His name is Olberic Eisenberg, one of the twin blades in the once proud realm of Hornburg. Come, don't cower in the crowds, or have you not the courage to face the unbending blade? The unbending blade? Could truly be Olberic Eisenberg still lives. Eisenberg, isn't he supposed to be the famous or something? Are you daft? Wouldn't everyone heard of the unbending blade? If he's so great, why ain't he fighting in the tourney? Hungless take, I've fought all corners. You're not quite clean on me now, are you? No, but I like it not when my fate is in another's hands. Cosme, it's Victorino. The bounty hand? He collected coin of the heads of 7 ill-famed buccaneers? Aha, at last, a man who wears his blade like he knows how to use it. Give him space, lads. There's a tourney champion. Aye, the buccaneer Spain no less. 10 leaves. I got 10 leaves on him. Who'll match it? Just speaking the truth, are you the unbending blade? When a name reaches me on the high seas, I reckon the man who wears it done something to earn it. You're one of the tourney champions. Aye, Victory is the name. I watched you fight the others. And I started wondering to myself, could he be better than me? And that once the question came, I had no choice but to find the answer for myself. Wait. We'll need a witness as a bigger crowd. The plaza, fight your battle there. I'm willing. The bigger the crowd, the bigger the stakes. I'll see you there, knight. Oh boy. Ah, crap! Come on, Alvin. I don't think I'm gonna actually have a full battle. I think it's only gonna be challenges here. This one's not been tough with. Stick with swords and daggers. And if you've got anything wind or dark aspect of your sleeve, don't hesitate to bring it to bear. Never heard of Snowblade coin counter. By glance, I'd say most anything they'll do. Swords, dagger stabs, or you could try setting her on fire. So I get to it, knight. I'm a man at the sea, and never was one for standing on ceremony. Right when you are. This is a proper boss battle. It's not a challenge.
I will not fail. No.
I will not be defeated. Here I go.
I've also made a mistake because I didn't equip Alphen.
Bring it on. This calls for first.
Victory shall be mine.
I will not be defeated. Here I go.
Oh, that wasn't right.
Here we go.
Daggers.
I will not be defeated.
Alright, he needs dark too, but I don't have dark.
Warrior breath.
battle. My blade is
That's plenty.
I wreak havoc upon thee.
Bring it up. All right.
Well then,
Have at it. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Knight's gone, done it. Swans, but what's a tourney? We all know the rule. The strongest remains. Wait, does she have the right of it? Told the street brawl no more. Aye, but the street arena, the strongest remains. That's how it's always been. Hear me, I've lost in a fair and open battle, and this man here stands victorious. Might is right. The strongest remains. My tourney place is his. What say ye? 'Tis yours if you'll have it. I will. You're a man of honor. And so did Olberic Eisenberg win his place in the grand tourney. Before long, rumors of a great knight, the last remnant of a fallen realm, spread across every alehouse in town. All who claimed to have witnessed the battle, many more than stood in the plaza that day, spoke in awe of the speed and strength of his blade. The tourney is about to begin.
I see.
How does this work anyway? Oh yeah, I definitely want to do this quick. Does those birds sing? Maybe they're celebrating your victory, Sir Olberic. Ha! Mayhap they are. By the way, that Victoria reminds me of the folk back home. He's a real man of the sea, straight talking and honest, with no time for hogwash. You know, I have a feeling he and I would get along. Just about makes me miss my little port town. Is that so? Yep, my father said that the ocean is beautiful, so beautiful it washes people's hearts clean. When you look out the horizon and realize how huge it is, you can see your troubles for what they are. Then the ocean is a fine thing indeed. You're the same, Sir Olberic. You're like a big tree. Steadfast and calm, nothing sways you. You have a great view. Oh! A little bird lay right on his shoulder. So if I, it's not gonna put me into a situation where I'm playing my whole party against him, is it? That's be weird. It should just be Olberic. Another year has passed, and day of days has come again. 8 champions strong and true have emerged by their mettle, character, and fortune. Who shall emerge victorious? The shields are polished, the blades are whetted. It only remains to be seen who shall stand triumphant when the rest have fallen. Step forward, brave warriors. He has been a great champion for 4 tournaments in a row. He is the reigning king, but we meet as Kingslayer today. Behold, Archibald the Crusher, Midas the Mighty. Shut up, Black Knight, how it's done. They say the blood of men turns ice into the frozen wastes in the north. Just tale, mayhap. But let no man deny that the steel of this man's blaze is biting as the ice in his eyes. Joshua Frostblade. Our next fighter spent years learning the art of war, mastering pikes, halberds, spears, and all things long and pointy. Misjudged his peasant's weapon at your peril. Last man did found skewered before he could so much lift his fancy blade in the shortest fight of the tourney. His lance dances and spits you like a pig, for it's Conrad the Impaler.
Do it! Go!
He's been second to only one man, always the last man bested. But this year it will be his opponent who bends his knee in the final day. May here say aye, if this year he will be at least last usurp the king. His sword strikes with the ferocity of a savage beast. Wallace Wildsword is here to claim the king's crown. He was born for a bear. Of fame and renown, this next fighter cares little, but now many a fire pales at the mention of his name. A hunter among hunters, in the preliminary matches he bagged every monster that appeared. Be it fiend or man, he never loses glory, for he is Bernhardt the Beastmaster. Every beast that was released in the arena, then he is the equal to the king. Next to the impregnable fortress of man, neither axe or sword has ever thrown his shield. He is an immovable force, he can be no more top of the mountain. If the battle goes to last man standing, how can he not emerge victorious? He is Grieg the Unbreakable. And the last two are Gustav and Olberic. Next, the Mystery Knight, a dark horse, one might say, who has swatted away all towers with contemptuous ease. The arena has not seen the likes of his swordplay in many a year. Could this man be our new champion? Gustav the Black Knight. Last but not say least, for this last-minute entrant defeated none other than Victorino, the Buccaneer's blade. Does he deserve to be here, or does he not? You've all had your say. But hear this. The rule of eternity is right clear. Might makes right, and let no man disavow for what another claims by feat of arms. So raise a cheer for Olberic, the Unbending Blade. The Unbending Blade? I've heard the tales, but... show us the might of proud Hornburg. Here stand your 8 champions. Now only the duels remain. So you're Olberic, are you? Yes, if you know who I am, then you also know that. You'd be looking for Sir Erhard, I see I don't need to explain. Sir Erhard spoke enough of you, but what you're seeking has a cost. Tell me, knight, you know what this place is? A place where a man's worth is measured. Tell me, Sir Olberic, to what end do you swing that blade? I was once a knight of the realm. I wielded my sword for king and country. But as for now, to tell you the truth, I cannot say. I'll see you in the final. Huh? Frostblade. Cold as ice and willing to sacrifice anything for his love, or so I hear. So put him down with fire and light, or a staff or axe between the eyes. Wait. It said Joshua's weak points.
Well,
So we're fighting Joshua next, so I need, I need an axe. I have an axe. I'm already a hunter. Please don't tell me this could give me my full party, though. And now for the 4th battle. From the west gate comes Olberic. Go out to you, knight, if you'll need it. You'll be fine. Just do exactly what you did to others. I'll be back soon. I mean, if they do give me my full party, I'm just going to, It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, good sir. Name is Joshua. Your name is renown reaches even the distant corners of my snowbound home. Olberic Iceberg, and the honor's mine. The climbs in your land may be harsh, but sons have warm manners. You honor me, sir, but know that there's no warmth in my sword, and it will deliver the victory I promised to my dearest Angela. So you fight for a woman. I fight for love, and today you will know how powerful that is.
Begin.
First round, fourth duel. Let the battle begin.
I will not.
It does give allies. This is weird.
Victory shall be mine. Out of my way.
See,
I'll do my best. What to do?
Bring it on.
No.
I'll do my best.
Bring it on.
Let's do this. The sacred flame shine forth.
No. My blade is unbending. I wreak havoc upon thee.
It's my turn now. The winds of fortune are howling. I'll do my best. Prepare yourself. Warrior brand, strike with us.
Here we go.
No.
What's the big idea?
Here I go. I'll do my best.
Bring it on.
The battle is truly joy. Out of my way.
It's my turn now.
Here goes. All right.
Here I go.
Here we go.
Well then. Double slash.
I will cut you down.
Well then. I am not made for such battles.
Angela, forgive me. You fought well and bravely. You did no dishonor to your lady love. Time for the love of the cherished one.